Hey, how's it going? This is Rob from Justin's Toys, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Kaeru Mini Hearts bracelet that was designed by Kaeru Rainbow Loom. You could check out her channel by clicking right here. And this is a pretty simple design. It's really clean and it's perfect for Valentine's Day. The great thing about the Kaeru bracelet is that it only requires 2 pegs, which means you can make it on the mini loom, the rainbow loom, or the monster tail. And for today's tutorial, we'll be using the monster tail, and I'm just going to use these 2 center pegs right here. So for this tutorial, we'll be making this bracelet right here. As you can see, the band in the center is white, the hearts are pink, and then you also have these clear bands that I will call connector bands. So in total, you're going to need about 24 heart color bands, about 35 center or white bands, and then about 12 clear bands. So about 70 bands in total. The first band you're going to grab is your center, which is white for me. And you're going to place it on top of these 2 pegs, but in a figure 8 shape. Just like that. And push down. And the next band you're going to want to grab is going to be clear. You're placing it on top. Make sure none of the sides are overlapping. And as you can see, they're not, so I'm good. Push down slightly. And then now you want to grab a center color band, which is white for me. And I'm going to place it on top. Again, make sure they're not overlapping. And now you're just going to grab the bottom band on both pegs and bring them up to the center. So, there's 1. Do the same thing on the other side. And 2. And push down. Okay. Now you're going to want to grab a heart colored band and place it on top normally. And this part gets a little different. What you want to do now is grab your hook and grab that bottom clear band on just 1 peg. Okay, so this clear band, you're bringing it up. You're not going to bring up this other clear band. You're just going to grab this pink that's on this side and you're going to bring it up and over to this opposite peg. Carefully, don't pull too hard. Just like that. And push down. And then you're going to grab another heart colored band, which is pink. Place it on top. And now you're going to bring this clear up on the other side. Up into the center. And now you're going to bring this end of the pink back onto itself. Just like that. Okay? So, if you did it right, you'll have this appearance. 2 pink bands or heart color bands folded onto the side. And then on the outside, you'll have a white on the bottom, or whatever your band color is. Alright? Next, you want to grab another center color band, which is just going to be white. And this time, you want to do a inverted bottom loop, which means you're going in front of these 2 pinks, or heart color bands, grabbing the bottom and bringing it up into the center. Let it go. Do the same thing on the other side. Get in front of just the heart color bands and grab that bottom band, bring it up and over. Okay? And now you want to grab that top pink or the center band right here and bring it up and over. And do the same thing on the other side. Bring up that center band up and over. And then push down. Okay? Next, we want to grab another center color band. Place it on top normally. And now we want to bring up the other end of that pink. This bottom pink. Bring it up and over. Do the same thing on the other side. This bottom pink, bring it up and over, push down. And now we want to grab a clear band, place it on top, and we want to resume our fishtail, which is just bottom band up and bottom band up. Okay, so that was the first heart, and that's the first sequence. And I'm gonna do another sequence. This would be the beginning of that sequence. So again, I'm gonna repeat the whole thing in detail. White band on top, bring up the bottoms, okay. Now when the clear band is on the bottom, that's when you have to grab a heart colored band. Place it on top, bring up the clear on one side, then bring up the heart colored band back onto itself. Okay, push down, grab another heart colored band, bring up the clear on the other peg. Just like that. Now bring up the other end of this heart. Up and over back to itself. Push down. Now grab a center band, which is white. Place it on top. And do a inverted in front of these two pinks. Grab that bottom, bring it up and over. Do the same thing on the other side. In front of both of those pinks, grab that bottom, bring it up and over. And now you want to grab that middle band and bring it up and over. Do the same thing on the other side. Bring up that middle band, up and over, and push down, and grab another center color, place it on top, and bring up the bottom pinks. And the bottom pink. Okay, now push down, and now grab a connector or clear band. Okay? Bring up the bottom band on both pegs. 1 and 2. Okay, so that was a completed second sequence, and we're going to do it again in detail. You want to grab a center colored band. This is third heart, start of the sequence. White band on top. Bring up the bottom whites. Okay, and now that the clear band is on the bottom, we're going to grab heart colored bands. Just put one on top and bring up the clear band on one peg. Then you want to bring this pink band back to itself. Push down. Grab another pink, place it on top, bring up the clear band on this peg, and then bring this end of the pink back onto itself, just like that. Push down, grab another white or center color band, place it on top, do an inverted stitch. So in front of these pinks, grab that bottom band, bring it up and over. Do the same thing on the other side. In front of those two pinks, grab that bottom band, bring it up and over, and then bring up the center band. So this pink, bring it up, do the same thing on the other side. Center band, which is this pink, bring it up, push down, Now grab a center colored band, place it on top, and bring up that bottom pink. Bring up that bottom pink. Push down. Whenever you bring that last pink up, you know that the next band is going to be a clear. Okay, so bottom band up, bottom band up. All right, that was the third sequence. Again, we're going to do this one more time before I just do it without details. So center band, regular fishtail. Since the clear band is on the bottom, that means you have to grab heart colored bands. So 1, you're going to bring up the clear on one side, then bring the heart back onto itself on both pegs. So that's peg number 1. Grab another heart colored band, place it on top, bring this clear on this other peg up, and bring this heart band back to itself. Push down, grab a center colored band, place it on top, and inverted loop. So get in front of these two pinks, grab that bottom band, bring it up and over. Same thing on the other side, get in front of those two pinks, grab that bottom band, bring it up and over. Okay, now you want to grab that center band, this pink right here, bring it up. Do the same thing on the other side. Grab that center band, bring it up, and push down. Grab another center colored band, which is white, and bring that bottom pink up on both pegs. 1, 2. Push down, and since we just brought up that last pink of that heart, that means you want to grab a clear band, place it on top, and then bring up the bottom band on both pegs. Alright, so that was the fourth sequence. Alright, I'm just going to do 2 more hearts really quickly without commentary. And then I'm just going to fade to the end when I'm ready for clipping. Alright, so there you go. I just did my 2 sequences and it's developing, and I'm just going to continue. If you lost track, just rewind it and match up the bands on the side to where you're at and replay it, and then you should be able to find where you are. But at this point, I'm going to fade to the end when this bracelet is long enough to fit around my wrist and show you how to clip. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm at the point where this bracelet is now long enough to fit around my wrist. I'm going to do one more sequence before I show you how to clip. Clear's on the top, so next is going to be white. Bottom, push down. Since clear's on the bottom, it means I have to put my heart bands on. Bring up the clear, bring this back to itself. Push down, same thing with the other side, bring the clear up, bring this end of the heart band back to itself, push down, center color band, inverted stitch in front of these 2 pinks, grab the bottom, bring it up, same thing on the other side. In front of these 2 pinks, grab the bottom, bring it up, push down, grab that center band, bring it up, grab that center band, bring it up, and grab another center band color, bring up the bottom band, bring up the bottom band, and right when you bring this last pink up, you're not going to add any more bands. You're still going to bring up this bottom band over here so that there is only 1 center colored band remaining on the pegs, just like that. And at this point, you want to bring one of these bands back onto itself on the other peg. And then clip it. So over here we have 2 bands left. Just tug on this so that this thins out, making it easier. And have the C-clip about halfway in with the groove on the bottom. Bring it down. And there you go. That is it. Just give it a good tug. And that is the completed Kaeru bracelet. So, last thing you want to do is just clip the other end. Just like that. And as you can see, that is the completed bracelet. Right. This is Rob from Justin's Toys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of this awesome bracelet design. If you want to check out the original creator's video, you can click a link right here. For now, that is it. Happy looming.